welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's pick a card. We are going to get a timeline, super clear timeline of when will love come in for you, and then we're going to get all the details about that person, about the relationship, who is it going to be with. We'll see if it's someone you know just by chance, but mainly looking for, new love and love moving forward. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings. For group 1, we have Citrine and the Arcanum Tarot. Group 2, we have Zebra Stone and the Mystical Manga Tarot. Group 3, we have Sodalite and the White Newman Tarot. And group 4, we have Appetite and the Gilded Tarot. So pause the video if you need more time, but we're just going to get started. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Citrine, this is your reading. We'll use the Arcanum Tarot for you in a little bit. And we're going to jump right in. We got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that's definitely a good omen, a good sign. That's an energy of you sitting in your power, and the Queen of Cups is water energy. She's very magnetic and very energetic, leading from a heart space. So if you've been wondering, like, is my heart space closed off? Am I putting out a different energy than I intend to? I really don't think so. Queen of Cups would be a really good sign. Let's get right into the timeline. Spirit, can you give us some specifics on time for group 1? When will love come in? And then we'll go from there, seeing who it's gonna be. And ooh, we got the cards jumping out for you, Hunty. Let's see. Interesting. So there's definitely something going on in winter, but I'm feeling like there's already someone in your life that you're like wanting to really hold out for. There is going to be something that's going to happen with this person. There is going to be a significant shift for you during Virgo season. We have Don't Waste Your Time in Virgo season, which is August 23rd to September 22nd. So it's coming right up on us, just around the corner. If you are talking to someone right now already, if there's already someone in your life and you're really holding on to hope that things will start or progress with this person, I do feel like you're going to get a chance with that person during Virgo season. So look out for that. I wish I knew what was going on because I'm hearing retrograde, but I don't know what retrograde that would be talking about. Pretty sure Venus retrograde is right now, and that'll probably be coming to an end around that time. But I'm hearing retrograde, so I don't know why that would be significant, but that'll be a message for someone. Of course, that will unfold for you in the near future. But we have winter and December that have come out as well. So this is giving me like new person entering in winter. I'm telling you, like, I see the whole timeline. It feels like there's already someone on your mind, or someone you're trying to make things work with, someone who you've been frustrated with, or not even frustrated with, but just things have been stagnant with, or it hasn't been clear. Maybe you haven't, DTR, determined the relationship, had an official conversation about what you're doing. There's some sort of confusion or uncomfortability that's in your life, like presently right now. Someone in the back of your mind that it feels like you kind of want to let go of, maybe not because you don't feel like it's a match, but simply because maybe you've just been waiting too long. But I do see that coming to a head. So I'll pull some tarot and see what's going to go on. Like I said, I was really trying to do more of a reading that's focused on the new, but we'll get into that too. And then we have days in March. So March could be significant for you. I do believe March is when winter officially ends. So even that has like a synchronistic undertone. December is obviously winter, but I'm pretty sure at least part of March, we're still technically in the winter season. So I would say late this year to early next year is the timeline where things are really going to pop off for you. And then we also have the days card that showed up for you, group 1. Days. So there is something already brewing. There is something already brewing and happening. Let's figure this out. Spirit, what is this day's energy talking about for group 1? Is this talking about the person on their mind, or is this someone else? Let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, Temperance, and the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like this is the person that we were talking about. Ten of Wands is all about cycle completion. Six of Cups does talk about someone of the past. So that would be right in alignment with what we're reading on. And Temperance is things kind of finally coming together and being pulled together because of the uncomfortable energy that you're in now, or the stagnant energy you're in now. Whatever it is for you, it could just be the uncomfortability. It doesn't have to be like some big drama or, you know, anything dramatic. But we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You guys, this is giving me like soulmate denial energy. It's giving me like you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like you have tried everything in your power. Queen of Swords does not give up. Like, she has so much resilience. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, I'm not messing with either of those energies. They do not come to play. I'm a Cancer, so that's Queen of Cups energy. Okay, listen, I'm not trying to mess with the air element or the fire element. Both of them are equally like not something to be played with. And anyways, you're showing up in Queen of Swords in reverse energy with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You may have even tried to manifest this person. You may have done a candle, some spell work, or some sort of method, like, you know, you may have really been getting into law of attraction, or some like mindset type of things like law of assumption. But Three of Pentacles in reverse is like Spirit saying, even I can't move this person or force them. So Ten of Wands, there's gonna be something within the next few days up until Virgo season. Very, very quick energy. There's going to be something that pops off very quickly. If not already, you may feel like there's the calm before the storm right now. I'm telling you, whoever you've been feeling unsure about, whoever there's been this stagnant energy with, that is going to be resolved in the very near future. And you'll either move forward or, you know, cut your losses. And then, you know, in December, there will be a new person coming through and we'll see what they're like. But Six of Cups, honestly, Six of Cups and the Temperance card. We got the Page of Cups as well at the bottom of the deck. Not the most mature energy, but at least an open energy and a willingness energy. So for those of you who do have someone on your mind and you want things to work out with that person, this is saying that you have pretty good odds with the Six of Cups and Temperance card. That's like an energy of things coming to balance and you finally getting your chance to see if you can work with this person long term. So it's really a win-win for you. It's really a win-win. Spirit, for the new love interest coming in winter, for group 1, tell us about that person. We have the Knight and the Messiah. This person is coming through in such a like fresh energy. Like they feel like they have everything you've kind of always been hoping for. The Messiah says serving humanity with humility. A Messiah is usually like a sacred messenger. It's Mercury energy, crown chakra energy. A Messiah is someone who's connected to themselves, connected to their solar plexus, but also connected to the universe or God, spirit, the divine. So this is someone who's tapped in. So they're very soft and patient with you. We also have the Knight. So they're coming in a very chivalrous energy, like wanting to dazzle you, wanting to impress you, wanting to like bring nice things into your life. It's not like they're coming in open hand. What can you give me? Or how are you going to make my life better? Like this person is immediately coming in a Knight energy where they're trying to do something for you. And they're also like serving you. It takes so much humbleness to be a Knight, to know that you're someone of importance, but not at the tippy top. You have to be able to humble yourself. And this person has that quality. So I like what I'm seeing so far. The Knight says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. So this person loves the fact that they have a moral code. This person loves the fact that they have genuine character. And I'm getting a little bit of an outspoken energy with this person. I feel like they've talked to people in many walks of life. I also feel like they may do something in their life where they get access to, like, you know, people that like hustle culture and society considers like undesirables. Like, this person may work at a shelter or in some sort of community project helping like displaced kids. Like, this person has access to like, you know, all sorts of kind of people, not just people who have like perceived societal values. So they kind of get their chops wet. This person could be in the church, like literally they could be in the church in some way. And then we have the damsel. This one says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So this is the kind of person where it's like, after you're in a relationship with them, you're better and they're better. They have the ability to humble themselves and also to communicate what it is they need and what it is that they may expect from you, or what it is that they want out of life, out of a household, out of a relationship. And they have the ability to listen. So they're just coming in such a breath of fresh air energy, and nothing about this person is weak. I'm telling you, like, this is the kind of person you do not want to mistake their kindness or their sweetness, their patience for weakness, because this is not giving like the energy of a person that puts up with BS. Like, they're directly connected to their own solar plexus, their own center. They have a strong sense of self, and they're connected to spirit, the divine. If you've been specifically asking, I'm hearing godly man. If that's the word you've been using specifically, you are getting that. To whoever specifically asked for that. Spirit is saying, the person who asked for a godly man, or of course a godly woman, but I heard specifically godly man. If you ask for that, that's like a specific message to you. Spirit is like, it's going to be delivered. What are they like? Nice. We have the alchemist. So this person is creative. They may be spiritual. This person may have the alchemist on their bookshelf. There's a book called The Alchemist. They may have that on their bookshelf when you go into their house. So you can look out for that as a sign. But yeah, definitely very creative person. It says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So this person takes their desires and they flip them. They make their desires work for them. They reverse engineer their desires and they say, why do I want this? What part of me is this coming from? Is this coming from spirit? Is this coming from God? Or is this coming from society? And that's how they've built such a solid character, because they're locked in with spirit. Like, this person is about it in the best ways. I love their energy. And it's going to be specifically really refreshing to you. Also, Spirit is saying some of you may have grown up in the church and it may have been like a source of tension or trauma. And Spirit is saying you're actually going to heal that relationship with the church through this person, because you're going to get that experience that everyone should have, where it's like people who really care for other people and they see you as a human, not as a number or a body, you know, filling up the pews, but someone who's truly like accepted in the community and truly cared for. So that's just so beautiful and deep. Like, that's such a, like, wow, that's just deep. Like, through this relationship, healing your relationship, because church hurt, that's a real thing, man. And I love to see that. We have loyal heart that has just come up. So again, there's another energy of this person being super loyal. They literally don't have eyes for anyone else. And this person may be completely aloof to flirting, where it's like someone could be like trying to flirt with them and this person literally they don't even register it. You know, there could be someone flirting with them and they're going on and on and on talking about their wife, like you, or their husband, you, like talking about you, like not even registering that this person is getting pissed because they want them. I get a little bit of that energy. We have a loyal heart in the tribe. So family is very important to them with the tribe. Community is very important internally and externally. So externally, again, more of that energy of them being involved in the community in some way. Like if you have a Boys and Girls Club in your state, in your city, or if you have anything like that where it's like free summer camps or free basketball camps, free daytime activities where kids can go, you know, parents have to be at work, kids can go and they can, you know, kind of be watched out for and, you know, participate in activities. I'm really feeling an energy like that with this person. And if it's not to do with kids, then it's something to do with, you know, I feel like people who don't have housing, people who are displaced. So a very genuine, you know, caring person. They care about community. Family is important to them. I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted a big family. But they are really close with their family, and if their family is all over the world, or if they're not able to be physically close with their family, they do want to build their own, whatever that means for you and them. So it could be you, them, all your fur babies, or you, them, and all your kids, like whatever it is you want. But they're very tribe-minded, very family unit-minded. Wow, we have the orphaned card. There is this consistent energy coming up with this person in displacement. So, wow, we have all that glitters at the bottom of the deck too. This person, they may come from humble beginnings, or they may know firsthand like what it's like to be orphaned or ostracized from a certain community, or not to have a family, or not to have that picture perfect experience. So they're really going to relate to you and have so much grace, you know, for you if you do have like church hurt or anything like trauma related to family or community. Because this person knows what it's like to be, you know, abandoned, and they just will not do that to another person, which is kind of a win-win if you have a fear of abandonment, because this person ain't leaving. And if they do, it's because, you know, they've tried everything. It's in a very like moral and fair kind of way. It's not like, oh, I'm just dipping out, I'm not interested anymore, or I don't feel the passion or the attraction, so I'm out of here. Like, no. You would have to do something really crazy for this person to abandon their family, and even abandon their family is something they would never do. We have to the sea, truth be told, and between worlds. So this is kind of pulling me over to the past energy that we were talking about, because you are quite literally between worlds right now. You're between connections. There's one that you're kind of waiting for, and this could be waiting for it to manifest in, waiting for it to finally start. I think I said that in the beginning. Waiting for it to get better, or to like pop off with someone. But sitting in that middle ground where things aren't really moving, transforming, and it just kind of feels like, I don't know what I'm doing. You're quite literally between worlds right now. With truth be told, sooner rather than later, the truth will be revealed about this person, this connection, and yourself. And then we have to the sea. So I feel like it's going to be night and day. Like to the sea is such a calm energy. It's an energy of floating, being taken care of by the universe. Also, it's an energy of being connected with the higher power, and the higher power looking out for you. And I feel like group one, spirit is really trying to get you to allow, you know, the higher power, spirit, the universe to take care of you. And that may be something that you're resisting, especially if you're a workaholic or really career driven, or someone who's had to take care of yourself. Like even with the to the sea card, you can see very faintly, very, very faintly, the silhouette of like spirit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with my camera, but very lightly at the top of that card, there's a face coming out of the clouds, and it kind of represents like spirit and the divine. So there's deep symbolism here of spirit, you know, wanting you to listen so that you can hear the next moves and to be taken care of. And I feel like that's why this person really, it's like, listen, count your days, because spirit is bringing in like either a tower moment or like a judgment card moment, like a moment of reckoning with this connection. It's either going to move forward or it's not, but what it's not going to do is keep you off the market, keep you from embodying your higher self anymore. It's not going to keep you in this stuck response. So that's why it's got to go. It's not even like, oh, they're a horrible person. But like I said, I was getting soulmate denial energy. 3 of Pentacles in reverse is like, spirit can't even force this to work. This person has to choose this connection. And if they don't, they're going to be removed flat out. We got the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So honestly, the best way to go about things, group one, is to be selfish. With the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, spirit is saying, be selfish. You've been spending a lot of your time or a lot of your life, specifically a lot of your like relationship identity may be that you're so loyal, but it's like loyal to no fault. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, people have just been flat out able to tap dance on your top. And Spirit is like, enough is enough. So when you make your decision about, okay, things are finally moving forward with this person, can I accept what they're bringing to the table, or will I wait out until December? The decision really should be based, Four of Pentacles, on you getting best case scenario 10 of Cups. It should be based on, do I feel happy now? Am I truly getting what I deserve in a relationship? And if the answer is no, this person has taken up enough of your time, enough of your consciousness, and Spirit is not playing with them. We got the Seven of Wands. So I'm getting an image of someone walking over hot coals. Spirit is saying they're going to have to go through the gauntlet to be with you, because at this point, they're showing up like they're not even worthy. They're showing up like a clown. We have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person may breadcrumb you. They give you just enough to keep you hooked. Or like Knight of Cups is like, this has been coming for so long that it's finally time to like have it come to fruition, or it's got to get out the way. So even if it's a manifestation, something you've been waiting to come, to you, something you've been waiting to, come to fruition, even if it's a manifestation that is still on the way, Spirit is like, listen, Seven of Wands, it's going to show up, or it's going to get shut up. It's going to get cut off. No more. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Spirit is like, you cannot wait for them to show up and show out anymore. You cannot give any more chances. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you can no longer sit in this between worlds energy, because at this point, it's starting to affect your personal timeline and where you are and how much you can accomplish in this life. You make decisions, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, based on this connection finally manifesting or coming to fruition or starting or deepening. And Spirit's kind of, putting this person in the gauntlet. So you'll feel some of that energy as well. But that's what I got for you. That is when love will come in, who will come in, and everything else that came out. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Zebra Stone and the Mystical Manga Tarot, this is your reading. When will love come in? Who will it be? Are there multiple people? Group 1 got multiple people. I did not expect that for whatever reason. I really thought this was going to be like more like, okay, what's new? New love, yes. And Spirit just took it there. So let's see for you, group 2. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the Zebra Stone. Show us the timeline for group 2. When is love coming in? Any hints on time? Ooh, interesting. Spirit, timeline. Okay, so first of all, I do get an energy that love is considerably closer, but I'm also getting something shifting on your timeline, group 2. If you've moved recently, if you had something end recently, if you're starting a new job, that has shifted how love was going to happen for you. So when you were at your old job, maybe there was someone there you had a connection with and someone you were going to date. And now it's like you're in a new place or you're on a new timeline with access to new people. So there's a different person coming through, or, whatever, you can fill in the blanks. But something has shifted. This could be something you're not going to anymore. This could be something you're not doing anymore. So if you work from home, it's like you have considerably less love offers coming through. I'm just getting an energy where something on your timeline has shifted though. So I still see love coming through by the end of this year, which is really, really quick. I didn't know what I was going to get with time today. And this is a thick deck, okay? So there's a lot of timelines, possibilities, and a lot of your cards are really synchronistic. So first of all, we have Sagittarius season, which is November 22nd to December 21st. So Sag season will be significant for you. Something in love coming through or starting in November. And also, this could be something that's changing in November. Thank you, Spirit. So if your lease is up late this year, or, you know, of course you wouldn't know, like if you're going to switch jobs probably so soon, but something significant is going to happen and shift your timeline, if not already. I do feel like it's already happened though, or already in the works. So I feel like it's sooner rather than later kind of thing, or something that you may already be conscious of and aware about. Now, this is what's interesting. We have, it depends on your actions and don't give up. This is giving me two different energies. One, for those of you who have been manifesting, do not give up. Yes, I know. I'm feeling that too. It was supposed to come in sooner. Like, I swear, I feel that. Or something with your timeline is messed up. This is a good time to do a spiritual cleansing, cord cutting, spiritual cleansing. I offer all that on my Etsy shop. I can always hook you up and help you out with that. Known or unknown, I can program my stuff for known and unknown, even if it's returned to sender. So I'm telling you. But if you're witchy yourself, definitely get into it. This is the time to tap into your magic bag, because I'm feeling like a quantum entanglement energy, or like your energy is like tied up some way, somehow. I'm also hearing if something happens, like anything like traumatic in your apartment, in your home, man, that sucks, because even if it's like your neighbors and it's like your neighbors getting toe up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could still affect you energetically. Apartments in themselves are kind of a quantum entanglement. So just keep on your spiritual protection. Make it a weekly habit. Sage your house, Palo Santo your house, spray your house with Florida water, whatever you do for cleansing, make it a Sunday thing. Like Sundays, we burn our incense, we cleanse our house, especially if you're in an apartment. But if you went through a really bad breakup and you're still sitting in that same bed, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to get a whole new mattress. That may be a bit dramatic, but child, you better, I don't know, beat that thing with one of them brooms that have like the cinnamon, you know, I don't know. You need something to cleanse that energy, because I'm just feeling that energy built up. So that's number one. For those of you who have been manifesting, keep going. I guess that's kind of number two. If it's, you know, more of a quantum entanglement thing, an energetic thing that even you can feel, you know, it's energetic when you start to have bad luck, or you start to have bad thoughts all the time, or you start to lose your ability to control your thoughts and your desires. If you find yourself easily excited in a negative way or in a good way, whether it's you're jumping for joy and feeling this rush and burst of energy, or whether it's, you know, suddenly you just feel like life is hitting you and on your shoulders. Regardless of what it is, that's how you know your energy is tied up, and it's an energetic thing. When it starts to affect other areas of your life, you start having bad luck, you start getting bad omens, birds start crashing into your windows. No ma'am. No ma'am. You don't want to allow that to, you know, snowball and get bigger and bigger. So that's the second thing, more cleansing. And then the third thing is this move, or something that you've been sitting on for a while. Spirit is really trying to get you to take the leap or jump, I'm hearing. So that's a message for those of you who have been like wanting to start your own business, or wanting to quit your job, or wanting to move, wanting to do something that would cause a ripple effect, like a big change, have you in a new space, or have you around new people. This could even be you joining an activity. Say Spirit's really been calling you to like a writer's club. That's going to put you in alignment with new people. So we have longer than you expect, and don't focus on time. And how I know that this was already supposed to happen is December 8th. The end of the year is not far away. It's really not. And so if this is longer than you expect, if December is longer for you to wait, like less than, I don't know, 6 months is longer for you to wait, that means you've probably already been expecting it. So a part of this I can feel for you, group 2, is out of your control. Some of this has to do with some shift on your timeline. And you probably already know what that is. And we have the minutes card. So you will see an angel number. You'll see a synchronicity, something within the next few minutes, something, let's say within the next like 30 minutes, you're going to see some sort of significant sign or signal that Spirit is with you, and that Spirit is supporting you, and that this is your message. All right, cool. So Spirit, Sagittarius season, November, December timeline. Who is coming in? Show us this person for group 2. I feel only one energy for you right now. And I feel like that's partly because you've been really clear on intention. Like you've been setting intention as far as what it is you want and need. And also there's like already this energy of someone is on the way. So I feel like it's just one energy right now. Nice. Okay, so far we have the Pioneer and the Prince. Ooh, I love this energy because Prince energy does have this like lighthearted, playful or youngness to it, whereas the Pioneer is giving more like daddy energy, mother energy, like leader of a pack energy. Someone who's a pioneer, someone who's a leader in their masculine energy, a go-getter, someone who takes care of their family without having to be told, someone who goes out of their way to protect their family, to look out for their family, to protect themselves, to look out for themselves, whether it be career, life purpose, whatever it is for them, like they're a pioneer. So I love that mix of like seriousness and stable and lightheartedness and fun. The Prince says romantic charm and potential for power. So you're meeting this person. They may actually be a couple years older than you or not even a year, younger than you. They may be ever so slightly younger than you, or someone who really does have a more playful spirit. Spirit is also showing me Aquarian energy. This person may have an Aquarian Venus or an Aquarian Mars placement in their chart, which naturally makes them come at life and love in a more open-hearted kind of way, free-thinking kind of way, and even like a youthful, playful kind of way. So you're meeting them not when they're at the tippy top of their career, the tippy top of their game. You're meeting them when they're still working and they have ambition. They're not stuck in their ways. They're not boring. The Passioneer says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So again, this person has a lot of natural leader energy. And if you've been really calling out for a connection that can just allow you to literally do nothing, you're going to get at least some of that through this connection. Spirit, what else can you tell me about them? Nice. We have the Saboteur. So this person has traveled in their life. They've experienced or studied different cultures. This person may be able to speak multiple languages. This person may have been to all the continents. Like this person may have traveled to a lot of countries. They may even have a globe in their house. That's something that you can look for like as an omen. Or a map in their house. And I'm seeing like a map with tacks, you know, how people do who like to travel a lot, like they put a different tack wherever they've been. They may have one of those. So we have the Saboteur. It says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it would bring into your life. So if you're someone who feels like really, and you guys may already feel that. If you feel like society kind of puts you in a box, and if you feel intuitively that once you get married things will be significantly better for you, like you're not going to care as much about what other people think, I am seeing that to be true to some degree. Not just because, you know, you've secured yours and you're married or in a long-term relationship, but also because this person is so supportive and they push you to be, you know, the best, like most evolved version of yourself. Oh no, we have the Detective. And immediately this gave me a little bit, like the slightest shadow energy. This person, they may be the kind of person when they meet you, they're going all the way back to your first Instagram post. They may ask people about you. They're a detective, okay? They get their information. They may even look at your LinkedIn, like to try to see your past work situation. So they're a little nosy, okay? And I was feeling that a little bit in a shadowy kind of way right up front. So they may be a little obsessive in their head, but at least you never have to question their love for you. The Detective says great powers of observation and intuition and the desire to seek out the truth. So it doesn't always have to be like in a shadowy way. That's actually very positive. They observe you. They're intuitive as well. So they are connected to their feminine energy and soft, even though they give a strong masculine pioneer energy. A well-balanced individual who, if you say I'm okay, but you're really not okay, they're not going to just let that go. And that doesn't mean they're going to berate you with questions. If they're intuitive, they're someone who can feel what the best approach would be. So they're going to come at you in a way where you can be open to it. If they truly have a gift in empathy and intuitiveness, and they can truly feel people's energy, they'll act accordingly. So This person is tapped into you and just the energy of the house. Like Spirit is showing me your partner. Spirit keeps showing me this masculine. Spirit keeps showing me this, like, I don't even want to describe them because I don't want you to like then fixate on that look of a person. But Spirit keeps showing me this masculine. Now Spirit's showing me them running into the kids' room, waking up the kids like, all right, we're going on a vacation. And it's just like a weekend vacation. And I'm hearing them say the energy in the house, like something about the energy in the house. They're like, babe, the energy in the house is stale. We're going on a vacation. They're waking up everybody early at the crack of dawn. They already packed a bunch of snacks and food. You're going on a road trip. Like, I'm seeing them being so tapped into their home life and the energy of not just you as their partner, but kids if you end up having them in the future, pets. Like literally, this person will literally get their pet like an egg cleanse. Like they could be a little superstitious, like, no, our cat's got bad energy. She been looking at corners. She been making that weird noise. We got to take her to the, we got to get her the egg cleanse. Like, I think that's kind of cute. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse that flipped over. Spirit, can you tell us more about this person, about the connection? We have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is good. That's an energy of them healing. We have the Three of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. So immediately Three of Cups is giving me the Fates energy. If you've ever heard of the Fates, it's like three forces, or personified, it's like three goddesses that essentially kind of control like the fate of people, the fate of humanity to a degree, so on and so forth. So maybe that's something you want to look up and you may see a connection to that. I'm also seeing Hecate now and the three-headed dog. But we have the Three of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. So Spirit is saying all you have to do is surrender to the divine, surrender to destiny, and you will naturally come together. There's going to be a lot of trust needed for this to manifest, not for this relationship to work, but for this to manifest. The Lovers in reverse is kind of like, especially coming in with the Three of Cups, is like, the universe is kind of bringing you together versus you guys just being able to make a connection and do it all your own. So that may be why you're kind of struggling with the timeline or with manifestation, because it's hard for you to truly trust the universe and let Spirit kind of bring in something better for you. So we have the World card and the Five of Cups in reverse. Like World card, really good energy. And World card is also an energy of things coming full circle. It's the last card in the Major Arcana and the Tarot deck. It's that final moment where everything kind of comes together. It's the good and the bad, the old and the new, everything harmonizing at once. So Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like this journey can be forced. It is going to naturally come together with the World card. And with the Five of Cups in reverse, this person is healed. So if you've been specifically asking Spirit like for a healed connection, I do see that this person, Five of Cups in reverse, their past does not hold them back. They are a healed person. We got the Ten of Pentacles. They're coming through in this energy where they're ready. Wow, I love that. Two of Wands in reverse. They're coming through sure and ready. So you may have dealt with someone who was really indecisive in the past. Maybe they had like their Venus placement in Libra or a Libra rising. There's this energy of like indecisiveness, this air-like quality, this elusiveness, and this person is just so opposite. Ten of Pentacles, they're looking for stability. They're looking for a long-term relationship. My eyes are super drawn to the house in the back of this Ten of Pentacles card. And also, it looks like, so she's kind of in the village under the archway, and the knight or the soldier is standing outside of it. So even Spirit is bringing my eyes to that, where it's like, this is going to be presented to you. And I'm noticing this little boy here too on the Ten of Pentacles. If you have a son, a little boy, y'all gonna make my Cancer ass start crying. They're gonna get taken care of and literally treated like their own, period, point blank. I'm moving on. I'm not crying today. I'm not doing this. But that is just so sweet, like finally like feeling like a home. Even if you have your own home, and you've been working really hard, paying for everything. It's like finally this house is a home. It feels complete. So there's definitely this, like, a lot of cycle completion energy coming through for you with the World card and the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Magician in reverse. So group 2, you may want to outsource your magic. Literally let someone else do it. When you like, for me personally, when I do magic for myself. I haven't in a long time, like over a year. But I used to do a lot of magic for myself. Nowadays, I outsource it because you're just simply too connected to the outcome. And you're moving from your consciousness, your genetic footprint, what you can sense, what you can feel, what you have access to. Immediately, when you connect with another person, you're connecting with another consciousness. That's another portal to the universe. That's so many years of experience and knowledge that you're connecting to immediately, at the minimum, amplifying your reach and your ability. And then also Spirit is saying whenever 2 to 3 are in the midst, Spirit is saying whenever 2 are in the midst, 2 or 3 are in the midst, I am there. So I'm just getting a strong energy of like Spirit kind of saying like, Magician in reverse, you can't do this all on your own. So either let it go and let it come in. Wow, we got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's like, I'm shining on you, taking care of you. I want the best for you. I'm going to bring it in. And also I'm hearing twins and a boy and a girl. You may want a boy and a girl, or you may want twins. And I feel like that's a confirmation that you're going to get that. So if you have specifically wanted that, I do feel like you're going to have that. But the Sun card at the bottom of the deck is just such a beautiful energy, like an energy of you being taken care of, and also the Sun and Spirit shining on you, amplifying your desires and making it possible for you. We have stars in the sky with limitless possibilities. So yeah, I definitely get a strong energy of opening up your access, connecting with other people, even if it's more magical people. I don't want you to get lost in the sauce and get like and sign up for a coven, you know, but connecting with other magical people could be helpful for you, but that could be a bit risky. Honestly, it's probably best to connect with someone one-on-one, so it's like, you know, there ain't no foolishness, and you're not about to get wrapped up in a bunch of drama, and someone's just going to get the work done, and you're going to be able to move on with your life, okay? Keep it cute. But yeah, we have stars in the sky with limitless possibility. This person is definitely looking for their happily ever after. So that's who we're tapping into today, the person who is going to offer you exactly that. And look at this. We got the closing door with completion. You may be seeing a lot of 505, 515. We got card number 51 and then card number 5 that just came out. So there's some sort of repeating 5 synchronicity here. But yeah, the closing door with completion is like out with the old and with the new. And also, these are your last moments single, group 2. And your next relationship will be a long one, minimum. But really probably 10 of Pentacles, happily ever after, World card, happily ever after. So that's what I got for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. I also got a bunch of magical offerings on there as well. So hit me up if you need help with that. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Sodalite Crystal Point, this is your reading using the White Newman Tarot. We are going to see when will love come in for you. Anything, everything we can get about the timeline. And then we'll tap into who we're picking up on today. Who will it be? Everything about them. Is it more than one person? Do you know them? The relationship? We'll get it all. You know the vibes. Spirit, can you please show us the timeline for group 3? Group 3 with the Sodalite Crystal Point. Kind of right away, I'm feeling like you may have already met this person, but there may be a separation, like, not a separation, like a spiritual separation. There's this deep reason you can't be together. It could be, but I don't really feel that. It feels like more like a literal separation, like you don't see them enough to build a connection quickly. Like, say you guys work at the same place, it's like you work different shifts, so you can never get like a good amount of time with them. We have June that has come up. So there's a near past energy, like a recent past energy, where it's like you may have already met this person a little earlier this year, maybe even in May. Or you may have really noticed them and zoomed into their energy around May, June. But we have September here as well. So a little bit of like a a fall kind of vibe. Try to say them both at the same time. A little bit of a fall vibe. You may be meeting this person in the near future in September. We also got Wednesday that has just come out. So take that as a synchronicity. You can meet this person on a Wednesday, but I feel like this is talking about the day that you may see them or the day that you see them. So like, again, for those of you who work with this person, or say you live in the same apartment complex as this person, like you just saw them last Wednesday, but they're kind of like, you know, in and out. You don't see them very often. We have Leo season and February that has just came out. So for you guys, I'm getting a very near future kind of vibe. Leo season is July 23rd to August 22nd. So very much so near future. And then we have February. Spirit, can you clarify the timeline? I may have to use tarot for you guys. I feel like I'm tapping into like, a connection where the timeline is messed up, or it's like time is your op. That's how it feels like. Time is the only thing keeping you and someone else apart. Spirit, anything else? Okay. Yeah, so we have patience is needed that just came out. So there is something, it really just feels like there's a timeline being established more than anything. So I don't feel like it's something that you need to like, you know, feel a way about, you need to make, you know, happen. I feel like really just patience is needed as Spirit settles things for you and kind of like strengthens the timeline. If you do want to do something, spend 5 minutes in meditation a day or every other day, whenever you can manage it. Preferably when you first wake up. You can even do it like Shavasana, like sitting flat on your bed, like with your belly towards the ceiling, and just close your eyes or wear a eye mask. You can even do it like that, like or of course official meditation. But it would really benefit you to sit in that energy and like call their energy towards you, or to go about this in a magical kind of way. I sell spell work and manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I can always help you out. But if you're someone who is magical yourself, this is a good time to do that, because if anything, I don't really feel like there's anything in the 3D you need to do. And if you have been trying to do a lot in the 3D, then you've probably been hitting a wall. Whether it's you've been trying to communicate to this person, trying to bridge the gap, and it hasn't been working, or whether in the 3D you've just been like really just tiring yourself out with working out, doing too much, you know, stressing your body, stressing your mind, or trying to get in that like space of getting to the best version of yourself. Like it can get toxic if it's too much. So I feel like physically, this is a time to chill. And if you do want to do something, meditation or outsourcing some magic for you would be the best course of action. Something that's not too hands-on, so you don't have to constantly be reminded of something that isn't quite here yet. But for the most part, I feel like Spirit is bringing this together. We also got Monday that came out. So Monday and Wednesdays are significant days for you. Again, this could be the days that you're seeing this person, or the day that you'll meet this person. So look out for that synchronicity. In terms of month, I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to clarify this. Spirit. Oh, another thing we got is 12. So you may be seeing a lot of 1212. And for me personally, that angel number is like what you're seeking is also seeking you. It's the 1, which represents the self, and the 2, which is like desire, partnership as well. So when I personally see 1212, it's like that mirroring energy, like what you want, that goal, that partner, that manifestation, it wants you just as much as you want it, or you're mirroring each other right now. So both of you are in this moment actively seeking each other, whether that's energetically, spiritually, or physically. So we got 12. You can meet them on the 12th of the month, or that could even be a December synchronicity. December could be significant to you in some way. And then these kind of blend together. We got June going into Leo season, which is July to August. And then we have the month just after that, which is September. So these make sense. But I just want to clarify February. If I had to say from what I see now, I feel like that's going to be the sweet spot, June to September. So again, that's just frustrating. Like if you already met this person already, I'm sorry, because that sucks when you meet the person and you can feel like this is the manifestation, this is the person I've been waiting for, but there's, you know, still other things going on in the 3D, and spirit, you know, is like, you can't quite have them yet. And then we have February, and patience is needed. So let me clarify February. Spirit, how is February significant? Oh, Spirit just said birth month. Also, Spirit is tapping me into someone where Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday. That's hard. How is Valentine's Day your favorite holiday if you're single? Let me know something. I mean, I guess, you know, Valentine's, it could be like Galentine's. You could do self-care. It could be a day where you recognize your own self-love. Oh, okay. I get it now. But I'm like, now that's some tea. So that could be your birth month, or you may have never had a Valentine's Day with a partner. And Spirit is saying, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Justice card here. So all of that is about to change. Also, something that happened in February is not over. February may be the month that you experienced a breakup, because we have the Justice card here. So there's an energy of like karma and Spirit coming to collect, coming to straighten something out. That 10 of Wands in reverse kind of seemed like it went unpunished. So February is talking about, it would be something significant, something you want out of February, or just a confirmation this is your reading if that is your birth month. We have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, so ooh, that's giving me a solitary energy. We got a lot of page energy. We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. So I feel like some sort of significant shift happened in February, but a shift that has to do with your passion in the heart space. I mean, Page of Wands and Page of Cups is giving me like false new beginning energy, where maybe you thought you met the person that you were going to marry in February and that's when it ended, or maybe you met them during that month and you haven't seen them. But Page of Cups, Page of Wands is giving me like false new beginning energy. There may be two different people, two significant connections that didn't end up coming to, you know, fruition all the way in February. But we have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, I'm here with you and I'm righting wrongs. So something to do with February. That's more of a personal message of Spirit letting you know, like of confirmation, or letting you know whatever happened in February. We got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, baby. Like things are moving forward from there. So that may have been a low point for you. That may have even been a period of like, just a low point. Certain words you can't use because it'll like trigger YouTube to flag your stuff. So I don't want to say like the word, but you know, when you go through a long period of a low point, you know, 3 syllables long word. If you don't know, it's all right. You don't need to know. We're moving on. Spirit. So this person, it seems like, again, they're coming anywhere from June to September is the sweet spot for you. You may even have a transit happening that started in June. That's something Spirit is bringing up as well. So look at your, you know, your app, whatever you use for astrology. I like the app Time Passages, but a lot of people like Pattern app. Whatever you use, check it out. See if it says anything is transiting or did. You may want to rewind back time in June. That's going to give you more info. Spirit, so this person coming through, can you tell us about them? We have the Warrior, someone willing to fight for you, someone willing to fight for your love, and also someone who understands like groups and how groups can be really useful and needed. This is the kind of person that exalts like roles. They may like a traditional masculine and feminine role. We have the Warrior. It says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. So when it comes to their personal willpower, they are very determined, someone who cannot be convinced to move to the left or the right, someone who's very much so anchored and firm in their energy. We have heroicism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So this is the kind of person you want for like long-term relationship energy, because that's one of seriously the most important things in a relationship. If you don't have any self-sacrifice, you are not in alignment with a relationship, just period, point blank. And a lot of people think they're so loving, but they get in a relationship and it's like, as soon as your partner isn't showering you with love, now you're self-sabotaging or sabotaging the relationship. You're not showing up as your higher self. You're creating problems or arguments, not realizing that this is a fellow human. You know, if we don't love ourselves all the time, how can we expect another person to do that? But that's a conversation for another day. I'm not going to get into a rant, but like sometimes we just have to like tap into common sense. Like you cannot expect that high level of like adoration and obsession 24 hours a day. Like, and no, never mind. Anyways, let's keep going, because I got some questions. And if I have questions and I'm going to bring it up, it's going to be answered, because I need to know why people be acting like this. I just saw something the other day. I'm like, these people are crazy. These people are crazy. I'm turning into Kiki Palmer. Anyways, heroicism, stoicism. So with the stoicism, this person could be like really deep and philosophical. And heroicism, again, traditional masculine, feminine vibes type of thing. So this person, like, listen, they will straight up take you out of your current situation and provide for you moving forward. Like, if you've been looking for that, you're gonna get it here. We have the victim. It says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So if you have a victim mentality towards anyone that's draining you, this could be a mother, a karmic mother that you just can't help but to want to please, can't help but to want to make them happy. This could be yourself, you know, sitting in your bag too long to the point where you're just kind of like rotting in there and allowing yourself to like snowball, and you're starting to truly believe that, you know, maybe good things really just don't happen to me. Like this person, they're the kind of person where it's like, no, you need a fun night out. Let's get out of this bed. Let's get out of this dark space. Like, let's go. Let's do something. Let's be active. They're really big on moving their energy also, I'm hearing. This person could be a personal trainer. They could be into fitness. They could be into exploration, adventuring, traveling. I'm seeing like road travel though. Spirit is showing me an RV. This person may have plans or desires to get an RV at some point and, you know, travel across the coast or whatever. We have the servant and the monk/nun. So this person is just very pure. Their energy is very clean. They're not, you know, hardened by the world. They have a very light heart. The servant says delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. This person is a true, wow, that is so cool to see someone, because even me personally, like we all have our own personality and things, and I'm not the best at like being someone who can just kind of be humble or be down. Like I'm a cardinal sign. I'm very like, let's get it done, or thinking ahead. Let me lead this, or let me just do it, you know? So it's amazing like to see someone genuinely show up and be so group-minded, family-minded, to really be able to humble themselves in this way. And then we have the monk/nun. It says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So above all, this person is locked in with spirit, God, the divine. This person is locked in and tapped into that higher power. I just heard God-fearing. So if you're looking for like, oh, I need a God-fearing man or a God-fearing woman, this person is very much so universe, God, spirit, whatever they would call it, fearing, okay? They do not feel like they are the operant power, nor are they trying to be. They will happily be a servant of you, their family, of God, and they are good with that. Spirit, can you tell me about this relationship? So we got the Two of Swords that came out. So I do feel like it's something that can only be experienced, not something that you can really find. So with the Two of Swords, this person is going to come out of nowhere. And I don't know, I'm like, what's the deal? Are you just like super intuitive? Because how did you pick up on them before? Because for a lot of you, I feel like you've already seen this person, or you know, and you're just kind of like waiting for it to pop. A lot of you still haven't met them yet. This is coming through till like September, so towards the end of the year, but some of you have, and I'm like, now how did you end up seeing them? Was it by chance? Maybe you weren't supposed to. It's giving like butterfly effect energy a little bit, where it's like one day you literally ran back into your house because you forgot your headphones on the way to the gym, and you saw this person and you weren't supposed to, because you were gonna leave like 1 minute before, you know, this person was outside at the same time as you. We have the Strength card in reverse that flipped over. So I feel like this is going to be a relationship where both of you are going to kind of surrender to each other and surrender to the divine. It's definitely giving kind of like traditional marriage energy, not just because this person is very traditional, but traditional in the sense that spirit keeps showing me like there's this super prevalent surrender energy, and it's specifically like to the divine or God or a religion, like it's to some sort of higher power or force, and you know, that'll depend on your beliefs. We got the Queen of Wands that just wanted to jump out. Nice. We got the King of Cups. Ooh. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, fire and water energy. Hot. That's a hot couple right there. King of Cups usually has like these big, beautiful eyes, thick eyelashes. Lush, like thick hair. And then Queen of Wands is like Aries energy. So just Aries woman energy, like hot, okay? A knockout, 10 out of 10. Bad bis. And the thing about a lot of people don't understand about Aries energy is there are so many different forms of self and so different forms of sexy. And with Aries being at the first of the zodiac, being the first to push themselves through to consciousness, whatever is truly in their spirit is what they'll embody. So you kind of have to deconstruct all of the stuff that you learned in your life to really get into the Aries tea, but it's some tea. Anyways, we got fire and water energy. In terms of this relationship, I definitely get taking care energy, where this person is taking care of you. Mind, body, and soul. We have the Black Newman in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. The White Newman Tarot has two extra cards, a White Newman and a Black Newman, and the White Newman is the yin energy, the Black Newman is the yang energy. And Black Newman showing up in reverse is a sign that there isn't going to be any darkness or anything that you can really put your finger on and say, this is toxic, or this is negative, or this is something that shouldn't be here in this relationship. Nine of Wands in reverse is really things being kind of easy, smooth sailing. And with the King of Cups, this is someone who genuinely loves you. So it can be a hard pill to swallow, but usually it's a lot easier once you're in a new relationship. But I'm telling you, you're going to kind of feel like, maybe I haven't been loved before, you know, because this person's love is just so deep and genuine that it's like, what I thought was love before is not, this is so much more than that. We got the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so heavy on the manifesting energy. Like I said, if you're someone who's magical, definitely getting into like, you know, meditation or your preferred manifestation method would be better than trying to force things in the 3D. We got the power of community gathering around with number 26 on this card. The power of community is so strong with this person. If you've been feeling displaced or ostracized by a certain community, that is going to change with this connection. That is going to change with this relationship. This person is showing up in an energy where they're truly loving you and kind of giving it their all. I love that. That's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy's in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Apatite Stone and the Gilded Tarot, this is your reading. We're going to see when will love come in, anything we can get about the timeline, and we're going to see who it is, okay? Are we tapping into multiple people? I wouldn't be surprised. This reading has been interesting today. But we'll see everything we can get about this person, about this relationship as well. See what it'll be like, what type of vibe. Spirit, this is for pile 4 with the apatite stone. Show us their timeline. When will love come in? Anything we can get about time. Let's see. Nice. Time is on your side. That's a good sign. And then we have you don't have time. Oh my goodness. You know, the timelines have been really like soon today too. That was another thing that was like, what is going on in the collective? But we have time is on your side and you don't have time. So if there is something that you're putting off, really, I would get to that now. If Spirit has been, you know, leading you to do some sort of spell work and you've had the notes in your notes app and you had the plan and everything, but you just haven't done it, this is the time where you really want to lean into that and you really want to take that action, that inspired action. But you don't have time. This is coming up pretty quickly for you. But time is on your side. So if you have any goals like, ooh, I'm not my most confident self right now, work on that, okay? Work on that because it's coming through. And not because this person won't accept you in whatever form you're in, but because you won't accept you for whatever form you're in, which is why it's already something that you want to work on. So this is just something where it's like, instead of self-sabotaging or not feeling confident, so moving from a place of not being confident, get into that confident energy as soon as you can, even if it's more mindset stuff over anything versus like, you know, spiritual, physical, you know, get into that, work on that. We got card number 16 and card number 19. So this is a connection that could be coming through on the 16th or the 19th for you. Look out for those days. You may be seeing angel numbers involving 16 and 19. It's also giving me this weird kind of freaky mirrored energy right now. Spirit, can you show us the timeline for group 4? Card number 17. What the heck is going on? They're also like happening in sequence as well, like 16, 17, and then we have 19. So the 17th can be significant for you as well. This could also be like confirmation that this is your reading if you're born on any of those days, the 16th, 17th, or 19th of the month. But we have Monday and fall. So you could meet this person on a Monday. I'm also hearing reoccurring. So this could be someone that you see like every Monday, or someone, you know, you have a class with on Mondays, or, you know, is that an activity you do on Mondays. But look out for Monday as well. And then we have fall. So I feel like this is coming by fall, very near future. Like that is our very next season. We have divine timing is at play that just flipped over. So I do feel like the person that Spirit has planned for you is already like en route. I don't feel like it's something that you, like someone that you have to find. I feel like Spirit's already, because if there's divine timing, then there's already divine intention or divine direction. So some of this is already figured out. I was just getting another message. I forgot what it was. I was hearing something else. We have divine timing is at play. Yeah, we have Cancer season very soon energy, or by the time I post this video, Cancer season will have just ended, or at least recently. Cancer season is June 21st to July 22nd. So some of you may have met this person already, or you may be meeting this person like in the very near future. It's kind of giving like any day now energy. And again, more of this like divine mirror energy, more of this divine opposite energy. We have Capricorn season, which is Cancer's opposite in the zodiac wheel. Capricorn season is December 22nd to January 19th. So I'm getting a kind of fall vibe, or by the end of this year kind of vibe. Divine timing is at play. We got the number 4, so you can meet them on the 4th of the month, or again, this could be confirmation for you personally, especially if you're someone who's like, how do I know it's my message? Like, you know, if you're born on the 4th, or if you've been seeing a lot of 444, that is Spirit trying to, you know, get your attention and give you that confirmation that this is your reading. But We got number 4, 16, 17, 19 as far as days. Look at all of those. Earth sign, we got Monday that came out, Cancer season, Capricorn season, and fall. So I would say by the end of this year, but it's giving any day now. Like, it's giving this could happen sooner rather than later. So Spirit, who is this predisposition person then? I'll check with the tarot to see if, you know, there's any other energy coming through here. I thought I saw one of these was flipped over. But Spirit, can you show us this person we're tapping into now? What are they like? Who is this for group 4? Oh my gosh, what is going on? So this person has definitely lived an interesting life. First, we have the child wounded and the God. So immediately this person, it's like they had maybe, sorry, my son is playing in the other room and he just banged the door. But we have the child wounded and the God here. The child wounded says, awakens the compassion and desire to serve other wounded children and opens up the opens up the learning path to forgiveness. So this person, they may have had like not the best relationship with their family or their elders, people in their lives, even like church leaders or teachers. I feel like maybe they didn't like them, maybe they talked too much, or maybe they were the active kid in class and they kind of, you know, got, you know, kind of put down for that energy, like even from the teachers. Or like I said, you know, humble beginnings, you know, maybe they were from a family that didn't have very much growing up, or maybe they didn't have their family in their life growing up. They could be, you know, a foster. But then we have the God here, which is like the polar opposite. There's this divine duality energy with this person. Gemini energy, Mercurial energy. The God says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So this person, as of now, is in a place where they're empowered, in a place where they feel like they're tapped in with the divine. They are not like a, I'm like, what is the word for it? Not martyr, but they're not like the kind of person who feels sorry for themselves and, you know, feels like the world owes them a handout. They don't have a chip on their shoulder. And this person could have like the worst upbringing and they're tapped into this God power now. So they may have a strong relationship with like angels specifically. They may work with Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. They may work with like angels specifically. I'm seeing this person really believes in angels. They may have like angel wing emoji in their Instagram bio and their TikTok bio, whatever social media they have. They may have a like handle, like their at may be something to do with like spirit, ethereal, spirituality, angels, God, you know, like they're like Instagram could be like, I don't even want to say it because I'm gonna bring up someone else's Instagram but you know, you'll see. And then we have this one, which I'm not going to say. And then we have the gambler. This one that shall not be named says accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Listen, this person has had to hustle. This is a hustler. If you're someone who's looking for someone real, like someone with grit, someone who sees you for who you truly are, and even in your wounds and your weaknesses and the parts of you that aren't exactly pretty or conventional, like, oh my goodness, they embrace that. They don't shy away from that. You know, you don't have to be bougie. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything. Like, you know, I don't know what to use that as an example. Like, say your toilet and your apartment is broken. This person isn't going to go in your apartment and think you're a low quality person because your toilet is broken. This person is like, I done lived in this is nothing. Like, they're just really not judgmental. And I love that energy from them. So if you mirror them in any way, like you come from humble beginnings, or if you've been looking for someone who's really real and just like tapped into their humanity and your humanity and doesn't have any crazy unrealistic expectations of you, you're going to get that with this person. And then we have the gambler. Okay. This person is not scared. They're fearless. They don't show any signs of fear. They don't show any signs of like, they stand up to every challenge. They stand up, they show up. This is a very strong person, especially mentally. Mentally, this person is solid. The Gambler says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So they are kind of like a person that really doesn't care about like society and stuff like that, which is tricky in relationships because when you're with someone that doesn't care about appearances, it can just be like, okay, but I do. So that may be something that you kind of have to work on with them, and not even specifically with appearances. They just kind of have this like innate ability to follow their own intuition and follow what the universe is telling them. So they're not someone who's easily influenced, which is cool because it's like, okay, if you've dated someone who's easily influenced, it's the freaking worst. Whether it's friends, family, I don't care who it is or how important they are, they cannot be a part of this relationship. So if you've experienced that, then that'll be a breath of fresh air. But also, you know, even if you kind of try to look out for them and warn them about certain things, they may be a little less likely to listen, to be honest, or take your advice. And it's not personal. It's personal for them. Like, I'm seeing them look at life like now it's personal. Like, I came from humble beginnings, and then I leveled up and I'm connected with spirit, God, the divine. I've been blessed. I've hustled. I got some money to my name now. I've seen some success. Yeah, this life is personal. So they don't let anyone get them down. So if you do very much so care about like society and appearances, that may be a source of tension for you in this person. Or if you've been wanting to release yourself from that, you'll be able to do that with this person. So it kind of just depends on where you're at. But let's see. Spirit, is this the only energy today? Can you just clear that up for us? We have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is giving kind of like win-win energy. So Spirit is saying, sure, if they mess up, if they mess up. Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's win-win energy. But we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is the only person for now. Six of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles is like, yeah, a win-win is forecast. However, Six of Wands in reverse is kind of like one thing at a time. So Spirit's not going to send you a bunch of people at once. If things don't work out with this person, then there will be another person that would be sent into your life. But for now, we just got the one. And I feel like that's by design. I feel like Spirit is like intentionally not connecting you with another person as not to distract you. You may not be really good with rotational dating, or it may be something that's got you into trouble lately, or just in your past, like maybe you went on a date and you saw one of your other dates at the date, or you called somebody the wrong name, or you just got mixed up. You ended up dating someone else's friend at the same time. Listen, I don't know what y'all got going on, and I don't need to know. But if you have experienced anything like that, where things have gotten a little messy with rotational dating or overwhelming, I feel like, again, that's by design. Spirit's like, you know, just keeping you focused on one person at a time so that you don't, so things don't get too complicated. Ooh, now we have the Three of Wands in reverse here as well. So Spirit is highlighting that this also has something to do with your ability to commit to one person. Ooh. Group 4, not the struggle to commit, not the struggle to commitment. Unfortunately, I feel like if that's the case for you, it's because of past experiences, which sucks. You don't want to come at a place of not committing because of being burned in the past. You want to come at it from a space of empowerment, and that being what you truly want. So I feel like Spirit's also Three of Wands trying to get you to be able to fully trust someone again. And also to, I just heard put all your eggs in one basket. That may be your like deepest, darkest fear. Putting all your eggs in one basket and looking a mess in the end. That may be like something that you refuse to ever experience. But I don't feel like you are going to experience that. But Three of Wands is an energy of Spirit kind of saying this is tied into like your future, your life path in a way. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so Spirit is saying this is protection. I'm keeping you off the market. I'm keeping you in a space where you're dating one person at a time. Also, so other people don't think that they can just come in your life and they can just, date you. Like, it's the weirdest thing. You'll have one person flirt with you at school or at the gym, and now it's like everybody's paying attention to you because they think you're fresh, hot meat and available. So now all these people are crushing on you, and people wonder, like, why is it when you get in relationships, that's when everybody wants to come? It's because they shouldn't, because there's an energetic rejection, whether it's you being in a relationship or spirit kind of keeping you off the market and out of reach for certain people. It drives people insane. So you don't want to let it gas you and make you feel like, you know what, I can handle it. Let me just do whatever, because you could easily get mixed up with people that you don't even like, for no reason. Spirit, can you show me about the relationship? What is this relationship going to be about? What is it like? We have the Magician in reverse. So you couldn't create what this relationship would be like in your head. Like, this isn't a relationship that's, this isn't like your usual type, or this isn't something you've experienced before. So if you've always dated like players, people who are super open or super liberal and free, this is like, this person is conservative, they're more serious, they're structured, more earth energy, especially with that 10 of Pentacles. And then we just had the 9 of Pentacles that came out, and the 9 of Pentacles is about having your own bag, having your own structure, your own stability. So I feel like you have everything, just that connection you're kind of waiting for. Like, that'll feel like the piece to complete you. You may find you get a lot of purpose in relationships. You feel inspired. Like, some people get into relationships, they get lazy. You may get in a relationship and it's like, okay, this is the show. Like, it's time to perform. So you may have that opposite effect. But 9 of Pentacles, I do see you've been working on yourself, doing your part, doing your best to lean into spirit as well. In this relationship, you will be well taken care of. 9 of Pentacles. And with the Magician in reverse, I'm also getting like a slower type of life with this person. So they may already have like a lot of life figured out or secured. Like, say you pay $1,000 in rent every month, but this person owns their own home. This is the kind of person, 10 of Pentacles, that will move you in or provide for you, so you won't have that expense anymore. So I am seeing like a difference in workload changing for you. You don't have to work, or you have to work less because of this connection, because of this person. They may also, put you in position to a higher paying job without having to have official credentials as well. Spirit is showing me someone is getting a job or promoted, some sort of level up due to the connections that this person has and the connections that they're bringing into your life. And then we have the 8 of Wands. So I see you guys always on the go. I'm seeing a lot of shopping, and I want to say traveling, but it does feel local. Like, it feels like an energy of you going out, seeing what your city has to offer, or it feels like local, like in your same state, in your same country, like in your same region, but doing a lot of traveling and going to a lot of parties together. So this person, when you meet them, they may have a wedding coming up, like a friend's wedding or a family member's wedding, something like that. Or you may take them as your date, or, vice versa if it's the opposite. But I'm seeing something like that where it's like you're spending a lot of time around this person and their friends. Like, so if you had partners in the past that did not want to introduce you to their friends, I'm telling you, this connection is like night and day. And we have the Hierophant. So this is like, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. If you try to be super heady about this, super logical, if you try to figure this out, figure them out, you're going to end up disappointing or confusing yourself. So really just allowing this to happen is going to be the most important thing. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this relationship? We have the Unmarked Trail, card number 57 with Revelation. So this person is going to be revealed to you in divine timing. There's a lot of deep cosmic insights that you're going to get from this connection, from this relationship, from being tapped into their frequency. Like, imagine having with a god, you know what I'm saying? You think you ain't going to get none of that stardust? Which, yeah, they said Zeus had a gang of single mamas. So maybe not all the gods, but anyways. Unmarked trail with revelation. You're going to be tapped into some God power tapping into this person. Bottom of the deck, we got the cosmic womb with the divine feminine. So there's an underlying energy of the divine feminine being exalted in this relationship through this person. If that's you, divine feminine, you being exalted. But yeah, unmarked trail kind of goes hand in hand. I don't feel like this person is your usual type, or like anyone you've dated. This relationship will be significantly different, and that'll be a good thing. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like custom spell work, manifestation candles, private tarot reading, all of that stuff's on there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.